Grimlock say you watching So Hungry Grimlock Sunday. You ask questions, me Grimlock give you
You are watching So Hungry's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah. Stay down, Grimlock.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is So Hungry and I'd like to welcome you guys to another Soundwave Sunday! In this episode we have some questions to get to, so we're going to do that right away. And I wanted to answer more questions because I thought the questions were really good, but I do have some personal things that I got to take care of today. So it's going to be a shorter episode, I apologize for that, but let's get this started. Our first question comes from the Wolverine Gamer. Dear Hungry, have you played PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? And what happened to Energon TV? And I have played PlayStation Battle Royale, the beta, and I never did buy the game because I just didn't see myself playing it that much. And Energon TV was a channel that me, Turtle, Doom, Edward Triggerhands all created, and then we were just going to have Transformers stuff on there. But then it turned out that we were more or less just doing our own channel for the most part, and it's still there, just nothing has been uploaded for a very long time. And I may also upload a few montages that I made to that channel eventually, and we may start taking some missions, not anytime soon, but maybe in a few months again. So if you're not subscribed to that, check that out. Energon TV is the end of the YouTube URL. Next question comes from Insane Psycho 1. A psycho that's insane, and one of them. That's pretty crazy. And his question is, hey Hungry, if you could rebuild yourself like in RPG, MMO, how would you design and make yourself? And I think this question is best answered with pictures. So look at the screen.
Decepticons control a node.
Pretty good design if I do say so myself. Next question comes from Super B884. Hey Hungry, do you think cats are aliens? I said ba weep grana weep niniban in front of my cat and he meowed at me. Maybe your cat could be, but I don't know. You know, there's a lot of theories, and I think a couple movies had cats as aliens, and they do have an incredible ability of landing on their feet all the time. So I'm gonna have to say yes on that one. Next question comes from Eli Jet 2000. Hey Hungry, will you get a P.O. box so we can send fan mail? Soundwave Sunday, number 35. And I was thinking about that, and I wasn't too sure if really anybody would send anything. So I kind of declined on that because it does cost some money to buy a P.O. box. And I know like other YouTubers do have this, but I see even like the ones with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers not really get a ton of stuff like over time. So I'm not really too sure on how many people would send me something, because it would be kind of a waste of money if I got it set up and I got like one or two things in the mail for like a year. So I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in sending me something, and I would of course do a video on anything that I got in the mail, whether that be like a game or something else. Next question comes from James PR 1998. Hey Hungry, do you like the War for Cybertron maps more or the Fall Cybertron maps more? Soundwave Sunday 35. And you know what? High Moon Studios does a great job at creating maps. Their maps are usually pretty good. I didn't like the DLC maps for War for Cybertron, but their first set of maps were just amazing. So I'm going to have to go for War for Cybertron on that just because of their first sets of maps. And Fall Cybertron, I like their maps. They're not bad. The one I don't like at all is that really big one that drives me just crazy because it takes forever to find people. I do like Sewers a lot and Spire. I think those were really good. I like the smaller maps because they're more action-packed. But I think I would have to go for the early edition of War for Cybertron maps. I thought they did a really nice job in those. Next question comes from Bubba Fisher. Hey Hungry, what do you think about Ethan? Which Transformer would Ethan most likely be? Soundwave Sunday! And this is super easy. This is so easy. But first off, if you don't know who Ethan is, he's my nephew. He was in my Raymond's playthrough. He was in a little bit of my Sly 2 playthrough. And he did a Transformers video with me. He's been popping up everywhere, but recently he's in my Mario videos with me. And he would most likely be Blur, just because he always has a crazy amount of energy and he loves to talk. So that's an easy one, definitely Blur. Next question comes from Ray Garza Jr. Hey Hungry, what do you think will happen in Season 3 of Transformers Prime? I hope Optimus gets an upgrade or a redesign. That would be awesome. Soundwave Sunday 35. And I got a lot of questions on this, so I apologize if I didn't pick yours, but a lot of people were asking about Transformers Prime Season 3. This was the first one that I saw on the comments page. And I think Optimus will probably get an upgrade. That'd be pretty sweet. I think it's about time he gets an upgrade. I mean, not like so much that he changes completely, but I think a little upgrade would be pretty awesome. And I can't wait for Season 3 to start. I'm very excited to see what direction the show is going to take, especially with the introduction of this Beast Hunters with Shockwave and everything. So I'm super excited, and I'm not sure exactly when this starts, but I think it's coming pretty soon. Next question comes from Zion Low. Hey Mungry, what are your favorite 2 words? Mine are assassin and annihilation, I believe you meant to say. And I looked at your profile. I know you're from a different country, so I understand the spelling can be tough. And my favorite 2 words are easily Red Lobster, because it's the place to be and the place we all love to go to eat shrimp. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. My favorite 2 words are thank you, because it can never be said enough. Next question comes from Mr. Master CGO. Do you like anime? If so, what's your favorite one? Now, I don't get into anime. I don't really know what you consider anime these days anyways. I mean, I don't really know. So, but I did watch one. I liked the movie when I was a younger kid, I remember. I don't really watch any now or anything like that. I watched like some cartoons and stuff. I don't know if they're considered anime or not, but the one that I watched when I was a little kid, it was like a movie. I would watch it over and over. It was A Fist of the North Star, and it's probably not appropriate for a little kid, but I would just love that movie. And I know they made a game on it. I heard the game wasn't that good, but I know they made a game a while back. And the movie I just loved because there was a guy in there. I think it was the main guy was Ken, and he would just like, when he would punch, his hands would like go like a blur, like he's like punching really fast, and you go, that would be his punching noise, and I just love that. And he would just, this one scene, there was this really large person. He was a little bit overweight by like maybe like 400 pounds, and he was huge. And Ken like punched his stomach, and you could just see like the fat rolls like going all over the place. And the guy like at the end, he was done. He's like, he started touching his stomach. He's like, see, as good as new. And Ken's like, you're already dead. And then he like started to pull at his stomach, and his like hand would be stuck to his fat, and then all of a sudden he just like blew up and exploded. But it's not like an appropriate thing for anyone too young that can't handle like blood and gore. But that was my favorite when I was younger. Last question comes from Seth Barnes 09SB. Ha, Mungry, what is your favorite dessert? Mine is apple pie. Well, I'm gonna give you 3. My favorites are Russian cream, any type of cheesecake, and Angel Delight. I just love those all. They are just muy caliente. Wait, is that right? Muy delicioso. No, that's wrong too. How about bodacious? Yeah. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this Soundwave Sunday. Please do not forget to leave your questions in the comments below. And have a great Sunday, everyone.